what's going on, man? Another episode of Bringing the Business. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, BC. I got some I got some of the guys in here, man. I was gonna say some familiar faces and names for all the people that's participate on the Facebook page that we got. We got a main Facebook group that we you know what I'm saying, we do some hardcore debating and you know what I'm saying, we send it up every day, man. Uh so for the people who are not on the page, go to Bringing the Business on Facebook. For everybody else, subscribe to the YouTube channel Bringing the Business. I need subscriptions, man. We got some good stuff on there, so go check us out. So first off here, man, we got all the way from what's that, from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Aslan. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. What's up? What's up? What's up?
We got Rico in the house, Jeff,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and we got Bet the House podcast uh owner, or you know what I'm saying, host of that podcast, Big Smash in the house, Ken Boy. So
Yes, sir.
so man, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, these guys are some regulars, man. And we've been and a lot of these guys on this page, or these four in particular, we've been debating this sports thing for a long time now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of years. We agree with a lot of stuff and we disagree with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? On the daily basis. And all these brothers keep you on your toes. So you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Well, welcome in, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, so look, I know we've been talking a lot about these different moves being made in the NBA in particular this off season. And I want to open up with this, and this for everybody, obviously, but me and Jeff already debated this. We talked about Rudy Gobert, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told Jeff, I told Rico the other day, I say, man, I don't see how he's as good as defensively as people think he is, or people praise him to be, or whatever. So what is he got? 3 defensive player of the years? I think he got 3 defensive player of the years.
I think it's 2 or 3, yeah.
I think he got 3.
Okay.
I think he got 3. And I was telling Jeff the other day, you can't even play him down the stretch of big games when it comes in the playoffs, man. And the question I posed to him, what other defensive specialists or defensive gurus or whatever you want to call it, no matter what position, from the point guard position all the way up to the center position, had to be taken out of big ball games because of their defensive issues?
Okay. Can I go first since you mentioned me?
Go ahead.
Like I told you before, this ain't like the 90s where the point guard was passive. The majority of the point guards was passive. So if they get Mutombo on them, they're not looking to take Mutombo off the dribble. They're looking for the big man, right? Okay, this era is this era is outside in. So if you get a switch with him and Dame, I'm just saying, Dame's gonna abuse him. Kyrie's gonna abuse him. Kawhi Leonard will abuse him because they realize he's slow-footed, blah, 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 blah. If Mutombo or Alonzo Mourning was in this era, they'd do the same thing in them because they can't stay with them. So it's going to look like, okay, he ain't got no defense. And you got to realize, too, Gobert is an interior defender. You can't expect him to stop or do anything with these perimeter people, bro. Like, I can see if he get abused by perimeter people, he's not, you know. Like Joel B might get him, you know, but ain't nobody really killing him on the inside, you know. So you can't expect him to switch on Dame and expect him to be an all-world defensive player when he's an interior presence. You know, he's not Draymond Green. We can play interior and the perimeter. Draymond Green is 6'5", so he's able to. His versatility is going to show up. Gobert's not versatile, you know. I'm saying like my last thing is, if you put Mark Eaton, he gonna be worse than Gobert in this era trying to defend, Kawhi, KD, et cetera, et cetera. He's gonna be worse because he's even slower than him. And he got five player of the year? So you can't say that,
You do realize that them guards back then went head hunting against the bigs then too, right? That's why Lonzo got posted a lot. That's why the Dream got dunked on. That's why. So those guards were aggressively going at the big man as well. G.
I'm saying Hakeem got dunked on him. It wasn't a switch. It was like with Kevin Johnson. I know who you're talking about. Dream got dunked on. Kevin Johnson made a move on the baseline and dunked on him. He then switch on. Dream ain't switch on KJ, and KJ step back jumper or go to the hole or none of that. Like it's guards that was aggressive going at the big man. But it wasn't like how it is now, outside in. And plus, like I told you, this era ain't afraid to go small. They're not afraid to go small. Back then, they was afraid to go small. So it's easier to take Gobert out. Like, okay, I'm gonna put in another power forward or a small forward that's versatile and plug them in. Back then they wasn't doing that.
What y'all think?
I
I know,
don't
man.
agree him, I don't agree him with. He had brought the point that Rudy don't get killed in the interior when you got a player like Ben Simmons who dropped it like 40 on him, or you got players like
he was 16.
I'm saying though, but you said he wasn't. You said he was an elite interior defender, right?
Right.
You said he wasn't getting killed. Ben Simmons ain't got no perimeter shot. He was killing him right in the interior. So
Right.
to say that he just that elite of a defensive player that he is, it just ain't true to me. Like to be fair, I don't see how Rudy keep getting these defensive players of the year. Cause I feel like certain people bet him like the year he beat AD and Giannis out. I did agree that he should have won it that year. And I think he just won it off the basic popular fact of having defensive win shares. That's it for me. I don't really consider like Rudy Gobert elite because everybody get busy on him every time I watch him play.
Listen, I saw Rudy Gobert dominating the regular season, and then the Clippers showed teams how to play him. And once they smacked Utah around 2 years in a row due to the fact that Rudy Gobert, they made him virtually unplayable. Like in the playoffs, you can't play buddy. Like in the regular season, teams ain't trying that hard, but that switch shit works on Rudy Gobert. So I don't know. I feel like Minnesota got desperate and made that move because basically now you have two slow-footed ass centers.
And one of them don't want to play defense.
One of them
Cat
just
don't even want to play defense.
Cat just want to hike up 3-pointers all day, and him having Gobert out there will allow him to do that.
Yeah.
And it's Gobert is a good glass cleaner, great glass cleaner, great rebounder. Yeah, so it adds for Minnesota. I think Minnesota gonna just be letting these motherfuckers just shoot. Hey, Rudy in the middle, just go ahead on and shoot. Anthony Edwards, Russell, all them niggas just gonna be shooting because they feel like they got big man over there until they finally realize in the playoffs, teams gonna play that shit differently. Like, so I don't know. I don't.
What are you saying? Thank you to Rigo. That's what we saying. So how are you a Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think even today, in today's time, do you think the Dream will have to get pulled today? Or do you think do you think David Robinson will have to get pulled today? Do you think Ben Wallace will have to get pulled today? No.
No, bro, you naming players that's gonna give you 25 and 13 rebounds.
What I'm asking is, do you think they're gonna be defensive liabilities?
They more versatile. They have more foot speed. They have more everything to him. So that's a big comparison. That's why I said Mark Eaton, Mutombo, like people that's got the same foot speed as him. Yes, they're going to be benched because they can't guard the perimeter players if they get switched on. Dream has, he's like AD. He can guard a Jimmy Butler. I'm just saying, David Robinson
see
could
that.
guard a Jimmy Butler how AD did, because I'm just saying, I'm just naming them.
Do y'all know of
see
any other? Do y'all know of any other defensive guru that had to be pulled out for defensive purposes?
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
I'm just
Do y'all
saying.
know? Do y'all know any in the history of can y'all think of any from a guard to a center? If
Well,
defense was their specialty, they had. Now we know some that had to get pulled out for their offensive deficiencies.
yeah, like the shit like Andre Roberson, that type of
DeAndre
player.
Jordan,
Right,
DeAndre
they can't shoot
Jordan.
free. Right, but if you're a defensive specialist,
John
I've
Jones
never
got
seen a
pulled too.
defensive specialist get pulled out for defensive reasons.
I only saw that in the playoffs with Rudy. They took him out.
And boy, why they took him out? Was it because it's interior defense or because it's perimeter defense?
Man, Kawhi and PG was running game on that man. Right?
Exactly, bro.
They
That's
was
what I'm
bringing
saying.
that man.
Exactly.
They was bringing that man out the paint. And
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly.
So
that's my point that I'm making.
you get some quick fours, some quick guards that can bring Rudy Gobert from the inside. He's a liability. Take his ass out.
Thank you, bro. Thanks. That's all I'm saying.
The man
But
is still
even-
being pulled out for defensive reasons, Rico. That's what you're not understanding.
No, I'm
Because
saying for that defensive reason, I'm saying if you put the same people you just named, except for David Robinson and Dream, like I think Ben Wallace get pulled too. Ben Wallace get pulled if he got a guard.
I don't think Ben Wallace getting pulled.
Bro,
Ben
if
Wallace,
you got
listen, if it's Ben Wallace from the Bulls, yes, he's getting his ass pulled.
Yeah, I ain't talking about that one.
But if it's Ben
We talking
Wallace
about
from
Detroit. We talking
Detroit,
about at the Detroit Ben Wallace.
oh, no,
But
he probably-
again,
Ben Wallace from
again-
Detroit.
So what you telling me is in the history of the game, Rudy is the one person for whatever reason you can say it's the new age, whatever you want to call it. He's the one defensive specialist that has to be pulled out for defensive reasons.
I mean, he's a traditional big. Like, he's a
No,
traditional
answer the
big.
question though. Is he the one and only defensive specialist y'all know that have to get pulled? I don't know no more. You know any Smash? From a guard to do you know any answer?
Not like they had his type of status, but
Yeah,
like
not his type of status.
lesser known people, yeah. But not know about his status. To be elite as he's considered to be in the league. Nobody his status has, had that track record.
I'm just saying.
So him going to Minnesota. I had read something not too long ago. They were saying that Cat had made a comment of now he don't have to take the tough assignments down low or something.
Yeah.
Huh? Like
Because listen, Cat is what Jimmy Butler said he was. He's soft.
Soft.
yeah.
I don't think he's soft. I
He
think
showed that in the
think-
playoffs. He showed it in the playoffs. What you mean? He showed
Boy, he's soft.
No, I don't think he's soft.
So-
Patrick Beverly.
Man,
Patrick
listen.
Beverly had that nigga playing his best, like overall basketball.
Man,
Patrick Beverly
let's
changed the
stop
culture.
with this,
Patrick
man.
Beverly
Yeah,
changed the
That was
culture.
regular season though, man.
Stop with this,
And that
man.
playoff, that man was gone for a minute.
Listen.
He was gone.
Cat, I saw Cat as being the man for them. Anthony Edwards is the man for them.
Right.
And I don't see Cat as that guy no more. Anytime you let
Second.
Jimmy, listen. And I'm big on this because I'm a Minnesota. I live in Minnesota, so I'm big on this. Cat and Wiggins are in the best positions they in right now. They are not the men. They will never be the men for their team. Wiggins is in the best position he could possibly be in. No pressure. He doesn't have to go out there.
And not to cut you off, somebody else you got a group in that category. They're in the best position. Lonzo Ball. No pressure.
Lonzo Ball. No pressure.
Yeah, you're correct.
So with that, when you look at Wiggins and Cat, we all said, hey, these dudes are soft. And now
Okay.
Oh, we definitely said Cat was soft.
No,
Cat
we
is
said
soft.
Wiggins.
Cat,
No, we said Wiggins.
Wiggins is in the great. Would Wiggins had a shine like he shined in the finals if he wasn't on the team with Steph? Probably not. I don't see Wiggins. Wiggins is now submitting himself as a third or fourth option, and he could live with that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
was the second option in the playoffs, though.
He wasn't no set.
Huh? Huh?
So
second option in the
let me
playoffs?
ask you this. Let's say
We're in the finals.
Steph fouled.
In the finals.
Let's say Steph fouled out, right?
Uh-huh.
He fouled out.
Okay.
Wiggins, you said Wiggins the second option. So Wiggins is gonna take the last
In the
shot.
in the finals,
In the
he was the second
finals,
option.
Wiggins gonna take the last shot over Clay. Over
I mean,
Poole.
Clay is a big time shooter, so I would rather have Clay to take the shot. It don't matter the option. It depends if you're a big time shooter or not. Clay a big time shooter, so I'll have Clay take the shot.
And then Poole probably getting it before Wiggins too.
That's what I'm
Poole is a
saying.
better-
Like
Poole is a better shot
I'm
creator.
letting
He
my
trying to put
option
order
list
in
is
the
if Steph goes down, my option list is Clay, then Poole, then Wiggins.
Hey, you
I'm not
capping,
trusting
bro.
Wiggins. I'm not trusting Wiggins to shoot no
Okay.
big shots, bro. I seen him up close when he was here. I'm not
So
trusting.
he 19 years old.
LeBron was
At-
19.
Anthony
So now
Edwards
you
about
comparing Wiggins to
Anthony
LeBron.
Edwards about 19, ain't he? Ain't he about
LeBron
19?
was 19.
Okay, you compare LeBron to Andrew Wiggins.
They both was
Anthony-
number one picks.
Anthony
They both
Edwards
was
about
number
You
one
compare
his
picks.
age, right?
LeBron to Andrew Wiggins.
They both was number one
Hey.
picks.
You funny. You said
Number one picks.
And see,
so. What? Anthony Edwards was number one pick. I mean, Anthony Bennett was number one pick. What do that mean? He the same
he
age
was
as him.
just a bum, though. See, and let me give you a lesson. Let me give
I'm
you a
just
lesson.
saying. I'm just saying. You can't use
Let me
number
give
one
you a
pick.
lesson when it comes to pressure, right? And that's
Okay.
why, like, you always hear the saying that pressure busts pipes.
Uh-huh.
Like that's a real saying. That's a real thing, bro. If I'm Andrew Wiggins and I'm in Minnesota, and I know that us winning, I have to play great for us to win, right? And if I don't play great, the newspaper articles are gonna be about me. It's gonna be about, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So I have to take the heat for all of that.
Yeah.
Opposed to being in Golden State. If Golden State would have lost that finals, he wouldn't have got no criticism
smoke.
like that.
Yeah, he ain't got no smoke. Yeah.
He wouldn't have got none of that. So I can play free because I know ain't no pressure. And that's the same thing I mentioned about Lonzo. Lonzo is in a perfect position here in Chicago where he's the third to fourth option. So if the Bulls lose, people not really riding down on Lonzo for that.
Okay,
I
ready?
think Lonzo was in the perfect situation in New Orleans.
I
Yeah.
think it was a little more pressure there.
He
Yes,
just
he was.
couldn't do
I
what
think
he's
it's a little
doing
more
right
pressure than that.
now. Bro, he couldn't stay on the floor. I'm like, okay, listen, Lonzo, Zion,
B.I.
B.I., the little young boy
Valanciunas.
Alvarado,
Valanciunas.
McCollum. They got a nice. I felt like Lonzo would have been better growing with them, but
Yeah.
New Orleans didn't want to pay him.
All right.
Go ahead.
So back. All right, go ahead. How we doing? All right, so back to this Wiggins thing, right? Y'all say he would never had no. If they would have lost, it would have been on Wiggins, right? But Wiggins the one who locked down Jason Tatum.
Man, here we go with this.
No,
man.
no,
He
wait.
He played his
No,
role, Jeff.
He played
no,
his
no.
I'm
role.
saying he didn't see his role. He ain't had no
Wait,
talk
wait.
to
He was on the floor with the greatest shooter in the game. Why he didn't do that in Minnesota? Why
He
didn't
was
shut-
21,
when
22.
When Minnesota went to the playoffs. Who did Minnesota lose when they went to the
They
playoffs?
got threw out by
Yeah.
look. They got threw out by Houston, and Jimmy Butler averaged like 15, 17 points.
Why Wiggins didn't shut down Harden? Why he didn't shut down CP? Why he didn't shut
Who was
down?
Who was going hard?
I'm just saying.
But you talking about Wiggins on the defensive end, like you say, why he didn't?
Yeah,
You
saying
why
he
he
shut
didn't shut
down
down Harden?
Tatum.
Wait. Oh my God. First of all, he wasn't guard hard. Jimmy Butler was going hard.
Why, we understand that, but why didn't you switch up? Because think about this.
Yeah.
In this series, just say, in this series right here, right? if I know his assignment was Tatum, right? And I know Jaylen Brown had a real good series, but if
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown was just cooking like that, don't you think they would have switched Wiggins over there to Jaylen Brown?
First of all, Wiggins is older, his body bigger, he's more savvier, so you can't use that same excuse. The
What the hell
same
does
thing you using
older
now.
got to do with anything, man? Your
Yes,
age
it do,
don't
bro.
mean nothing, man. It
It
don't.
do
You in
though.
the NBA. You are in the
What?
NBA. Your age
Oh yeah,
does
oh yeah,
not
oh yeah,
matter.
oh
Hey
yeah,
Rico,
oh yeah.
Rico, Rico, I just think you give Wiggins too much credit, man. Like he ain't had no
Without
top
Wiggins, they
defender
ain't
on
winning.
him. He ain't had no
No,
top
look.
defender on him, man. So of course he was gonna eat. He
Wiggins,
did his job
listen.
playing Tatum, and when he was playing
Yeah.
when he was on offense, there was no top defender on him. He could eat.
Yeah.
Hey, watch this. When they would have won with Wiggins, I mean, without Wiggins, do they win?
But somebody else has to be there though, Jeff.
That's what I'm
Jason
saying.
No, but
Tatum,
I'm just
listen.
saying.
If they just had
No, I'm
one
saying without
through
Wiggins,
10,
do they win?
I think Jason Tatum went through the same thing Devin Booker went through last year. Them lights was too fucking bright, bro.
No,
Them lights was too bright.
David Booker had a hamstring injury, bro. You can't you
Yeah,
can't use that excuse, bro.
He didn't have no damn hamstring
He
injury in the
did,
finals,
bro.
man. In the finals? No.
He
that
did,
man
bro.
did not. The man averaged 28. What hamstring? You can't
So
use,
tell me-
man. He didn't have no damn.
So
we
you telling
talking
me you
about in
can't-
the finals.
So you telling me
In
you
the
can't
finals.
so you telling me you can't battle through injury now?
I ain't giving Devin Booker no hamstring pass, bro.
Just look it up, bro. And
I'm
just
not
look it up.
doing
Don't
that.
think you gotta do.
I'm
That's
not
all you
doing
have to do. Just look it up.
But I will say this. Jason Tatum, I don't even think I think the lights was too bright, but I think Jason Tatum ran out of gas.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. All of them, he played back-to-back game 7s. He done had to go against KD, Giannis, and Jimmy back-to-back. Now he got to go against Steph. I think he ran out of gas, honestly. I think, and that's why.
But everybody that won that chip, they didn't have to do. You know, some people didn't have to do incredible shit like that.
No, because
that's his first
because
time doing something like that.
Giannis went through an injury riddled road to the finals. Phoenix went through an injury riddled road to the finals.
Golden State, they had
Boston-
several years like that.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
I'm just saying, Golden State don't win without Wiggins.
Yeah, but if
That's
somebody
give
else,
him a
listen,
3-and-D
Jeff,
player,
but
man,
if
they
somebody
gonna win.
else, it's other people that you could have plugged into that spot.
Wiggins
Otto
don't get
Porter?
to the. Listen, Wiggins don't get to the
Otto
finals
Porter
without
was on that
Steph.
team. What you mean?
But
Wiggins
but
don't
Golden
get
State
out
don't
the
win
first
without
round
Steph.
without Steph.
But Golden State don't win without Wiggins though. They
You
don't
talking
win.
to
They might
some
get to the
guys
finals.
that's won already. Wiggins just came to the party. Like these dudes have been here before.
Yeah, they have with KD, so like
They
like
been
I was
without
saying.
KD, man. What did you saying?
No,
They
I'm
been there
saying.
with Harrison Barnes, bro.
All right, I was just gonna say they did it with Harrison Barnes. What are you
Against
talking
an
about?
injured casting.
I ain't gonna flex and say Golden State don't need KD. They definitely need KD next year. That's
Yeah.
why they trying to bug and put a bug in his ear and make some shit happen. They know it ain't guaranteed they gonna be back there next year, especially with everybody getting healthy. Y'all know who coming. Y'all know who coming.
Especially if Kyrie, especially if they trade for Kyrie.
I ain't even finna jinx, but y'all know who coming next year. Steph and them better do something.
Who
They
coming?
better do something. Y'all know who coming next year.
I know 2 teams that's coming. The Clippers.
Y'all
and the Lakers. I ain't
know.
even gonna lie.
My favorite team. Y'all know who coming.
But they've
Y'all
been
know who
coming
coming
they've been
next
coming
year.
for the last 12 years.
3 years.
Like you ought to be tired of that. Smash. You ought to be tired of that. Even though I'll be honest though, if they healthy though, they're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough.
Team. They got good coaching, got good players. They just gotta stay healthy.
Yeah, it's just gotta stay healthy. That's the whole thing.
But I mean,
But
it
yeah.
seems like it's just always something with them though.
Yeah. Injury wise, yeah.
Hey, so what y'all think about just this free agency stuff here? what y'all think was the best moves, or what moves didn't make no sense, or whatever like that?
I
Okay,
think
the
Philly
move
got
that didn't
better-
make
I
no
think Philly
sense.
got better with the PJ Tucker and Deontay Milton, the trade they did, and signed PJ Tucker in free agency. I think they got a little bit better. And they
Okay,
still
the move
probably have to do a little more.
the move that didn't make no sense to me is what the Spurs did. Like,
letting
I
go
don't
Murray?
know.
I
Yeah,
don't
I
know what they
don't
was
know.
doing.
I don't know if they rebuilding or
Yeah, they say they
or
say they
bas-
cutting it out. They rebuilding.
but they already ain't got shit over there.
Yeah.
What are you rebuilding?
He gave up Lonnie Walker too to the Lakers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are y'all? Listen, y'all act like Greg Popovich got like 10 years left. No, this man got maybe 2 years left, and this how y'all want to send him out? Popovich ain't coaching past the next 2 years. I can tell you that right now. He already probably looking like, look, I ain't been to the playoffs. I ain't doing what are we doing here? I'm 70 years old, man. What are we doing?
Mhm.
Then y'all go say, we're gonna trade Murray. Don't get nothing back. You didn't get John Collins, you got some draft picks. Man, what is them draft? Listen, the way these last few drafts been, these picks ain't guaranteed.
But I ain't
So-
gonna lie, these Summer League niggas been looking real. They been looking real good. I ain't gonna lie.
He's talking Summer League.
The Summer League rookies been looking real. I ain't gonna lie, they been looking real nice.
Kenny Lofton Jr.
Man,
First
listen,
round
it's the
pick.
summer league. It's the summer
Fact,
league.
facts. Yeah,
Right.
They
And
playing
you playing against other rookies. So yeah, that
Yeah, yeah.
And you play against some second years too now.
But think about it. Most of them second year you playing against don't play.
Most of them, some of them do though. But I get
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Or they not that they
So you
not
got
that good.
you got what's that? Kaminga got him going crazy in summer league. He just making Golden State better. James Wyman came back, had a great game.
Kaminga, because he ain't gonna get no clock like that. Well, he might.
Yeah, he gonna get some of that shit.
Yeah,
He might.
But what do y'all
Cause
think
GP
about
gone.
what about the moves that the Celtics made?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
like
that was
him.
a great piece.
Hey,
And they just
Gallo-
added Gallinari too, didn't
Yeah,
Gallinari might be
Gallinari
that
and,
championship move. Gallinari might be that championship move. Because he
I
can
don't
play
know,
the
he might be
4
a
and the 3.
defensive liability. He might be a defensive
It
liability.
depends. It depends. They could put him on somebody that's not, he ain't got a guard the best player.
but you know what? I like the moves. I think the moves is good. I think
I think
that
the Morgan Brogdon was a great move for sure.
but see again, that goes back to what we just talked about when we said pressure, right? Or when you say expectations. Brogdon, I think is gonna be a decent pickup or whatever like that. But my problem with Brogdon, he don't play.
They stay healthy. Mhm.
He stay hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you don't know what you're gonna get from him because he always hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in that role though, where he don't have to do a lot of heavy lifting, maybe that's the best role for him then.
But he's a point guard though.
And I mean, he was kind of healthy with Milwaukee. I think he got hurt that 1 year, then came back and played.
He's only been in the league for about 4 years, and he ain't played more than 60 games yet. I don't think.
Who?
Not Brogdon.
Brogdon had his first year in Indiana. He was nice. That's why they gave him that extension. So I think what it is Indiana, like Brogdon could have played a lot more down the stretch last year, but it's like, what are we playing for? We're not playing.
Oh, you saying they could have brought him back?
Yeah, they could have brought him back, but for what? They shut him down because it's like we out of the race. We ain't in the play-in race. Like, what are we doing? Like,
look at this.
We know what we got from him.
He been in the league. He been in the league for 6 years now. First year he played 75 games. Then he played 48 games. Then he played 64 games. Then 54 games. Then 56 games. Then 36 games. Like he hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what's it got to do with pressure though? If he hurt?
No, what I'm saying is, I switched that over to I say he don't have to do the heavy lifting. So
I
maybe
mean, he
with him just being in that role, you know what I'm saying? Even if
But that's
he's hurt a lot or whatever, it's not gonna really affect the success
but
of the
that's what they
team. Is what
need
I
though.
mean.
But that's what they need though.
Mhm.
They
and
need
he a
a
point
point
guard.
guard like him. They need a point guard like him.
Exactly.
What him being a point guard? What you saying?
Meaning when you say
Saying
heavy
because
lifting, nah, go ahead, Zion. Go
that's
ahead,
him
Zion.
being the point guard playing his role, just doing his job. That's all they need from him.
I
They already
still
got that.
think Boston. I still think Boston need more than Brogdon. They need a third scorer.
They got Danilo
But
Gallinari.
And
no,
Brogdon
Gallinari is not a
Brogdon
third
can score
scorer.
too.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not.
Boston
saying,
score too.
but for that role, they don't need him when they got Gallinari. If they go small, Gallinari go get the matchup, the easier
Nah,
matchup, and
man,
he got post
Gallinari. They
game, he got
need.
all
They
that.
need a. They need a third score. Like when I say third score, think about it like Milwaukee. Think about like Milwaukee, like Philly.
What you mean?
Philly got like Tobias can go out there and do some damage if you really want
Gallinari
to.
averaged the same thing as Tobias, though.
Say if Brown or Tatum, one of them is off. You need somebody else to come. You can't rely on Al Horford to come out there and give you
No,
20, 25.
Gallinari is
I
real
think
capable, bro. He's real
Could've
capable. Don't
on
make it
this
seem
one.
like he a bum, bro.
I ain't saying he a bum. He just ain't Gallinari from old. Like he ain't no spring chicken. Like he basically 2 years younger than Al Horford. Like Tatum.
Yeah, don't say
Tatum.
Gallinari. Don't say Gallinari from old like he was just a killer though.
Man,
Right.
He played his role though. Like he did what he needed to do, and that's what something they need. Just like when he was at OKC with
Mm-hmm. It all
like,
depends. A lot of
he
these.
did what he needed to do.
like Gallinari averaged double a 20 in this league before. Like literally, like he averaged 19.8. Like
Yeah, he a book.
and he a free throw shooter. He go hit his free throws. You know, he go do everything that's required. He can stretch the
He
flow.
just gets exposed on defense. That's his problem. That's it.
Yeah, but like I said, he might have to, guard the weakest defender though. So it's like, hey, like, they might pick on him though. They might really pick on him.
But
But
if he's coming in, because I think he's gonna play like Grant Williams' role. He gonna take his role or take some of his minutes or
Yeah,
whatever
they
like
didn't
that.
bring Gallinari over there to be the third member of the big three. Like,
Yeah,
no, of course not.
yeah. So that's why I say he gonna take somebody like that minutes. Him or because I think Al Horford finna be on the way down.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I think Al Horford finna be on you know what I'm saying, on the decline even more further than he is.
But that's what you got Robert Williams for. He can't do things, Al Horford can't do, but he can still give you that same. He's give you that same production in a way.
They lost Tice, right?
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think they lost Tice, so they might need another just a big body to because I know a lot of them guys that was on the end of that bench, they traded away a lot of them guys too. A lot of names that we don't know, they traded them away in them pieces. So yeah. Hey, while we was talking about, huh?
And so they got over off Indy. I mean, they got over on Indy.
I think Indy's just trying to clean house though.
I understand that, but man, what they got in return, it was just like they got robbed.
Then what Indy they still shopping Miles Turner, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
They still shopping Miles Turner. Hey, while we just to go back a little bit, we talked about Lonzo a little bit. Me and Rico got a bet going. What's our bet, Killer?
In the next few years, is you gonna make an all-star team or not?
What y'all think?
Probably not. Probably not.
That 13-6-6 ain't gonna do it, G.
Yeah, probably not. I'm just thinking of all the guards that's in the league.
Yeah.
In the East. And I'm just like, probably not. Cause I think Messi will make it before Alonzo. If we being real.
Yeah, and it's just because Lonzo, to me, it's his motor.
Yeah.
I think he's hindering himself. It's his motor.
Because he's a good player. He's a great player.
He's solid.
Yeah, he's solid.
He's solid.
he's better than what he's giving off to me. I think he can give a little bit more effort than what he's giving.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got to bet that Lonzo. I say Lonzo will never make an All-Star team.
Cause who he gonna make up for? Like
That's what I'm saying. 13, 6, and 6 ain't gonna cut it.
Like
Hey.
who you know, if you just start naming out the guards in the East, who you making?
Hey. He like Draymond. Draymond Green just made the All-Star team last year, averaging, less than him.
Speak up a little bit, Rico.
Well, can you hear me? Okay, I hear
Yeah,
me. No, I was saying Draymond Green made the All-Star team last year with similar numbers, probably lesser numbers.
but one thing you got to realize, look at this though, bro. First thing you got to realize this: Draymond in a situation where they winning, and like
Right.
where they
So
win,
if the
where
Bulls
they
win,
winning no, where they winning at a high level, like winning championships and stuff. So you know what I'm saying. So that's one reason he's gonna go. Second thing, think about this, y'all. People talk about Lonzo on the defensive side of the ball, right?
Elite.
But what is Lonzo doing to make you think like he's an all-world defensive? You know what I'm saying? Like you can look at Draymond in the system that he's in. You know, we argue back and forth on Draymond or whatever like that. But he is the anchor for them defensively, and it shows. Like you can see some of the production or whatever like that. Lonzo, yes, he's good with, he steals and he's a good rebounding guard or whatever like
good perimeter
that.
He's
defender.
a good on-ball defender too. He's
Right,
a
great perimeter
on-ball
defender.
A perimeter defender, he's great at that.
Right.
He's a elite defender. in the league.
Don't try to do Lonzo, G. He got that shit, G, defensively.
He's strapped. He's strapped for real.
Okay, so question.
6'7" too.
He's what?
He's 6'7" too.
I'm just trying to make sure I ain't missed nothing or whatever like that.
I think LaMelo is better.
Why no all defensive teams?
I think LaMelo
He
is
stay on the
better.
court. Ain't that what you say?
Hold on.
He can stay on the court. Ain't that what you say?
So that's why
Yeah,
he ain't
but
got none?
He can't stay on the court, right?
Because I'm trying to see. I don't see none.
Okay, but he can't stay on the court, so you can't say
Even
that,
the years when he plays 60-some games, he still don't make no all defensive teams or nothing.
So what year was that?
20
Was that 20?
in New Orleans.
Okay.
1920.
Okay.
No,
So 19.
I mean, no,
okay.
yeah, you don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
and I would like to see, which I know the answer to this, but you're correct though when you say he can't stay on the court. But I bet you he's not getting any votes or anything like that for all defense. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, for defensive player of the year, I bet he's not getting no votes for that. And the man not making no defensive teams, not first, second, third, none of that, bro. So evidently he's not impactful defensively as y'all want to say he is.
I mean, you know how many great perimeter defenders that don't make all NBA. I mean, like all NBA teams.
No, I don't.
What?
Our defensive team. We talking about defensive teams.
With all defensive teams, like, do Andrew Wiggins got a defensive team?
I'm sure he does.
You
But-
sure? I don't think so. I don't think so.
Y'all overhyped. Who? Listen,
Who you say, Andrew Wiggins?
Lonzo
Yeah.
underachieved. Andrew Wiggins underachieved. It ain't like these dudes done. LaMelo done outdid both of them, minus Steph carrying Wiggins and them to the ship. LaMelo done outdid both of them.
Hey, you cap it up.
You got to think about this. Not to cut you off, man. So you got to think about this just to kind of piggyback on his Wiggins comment. Besides what we saw in the finals, right? Besides what we saw in the finals, maybe that may open up the doors for him to get defensive teams or whatnot. But besides that, Wiggins ain't been no lockdown defender.
Yeah.
Man, what?
That's why he didn't make no teams. He ain't been no lockdown defender.
Wiggins made the All-Star team, which shocked the fuck out of me when he did it. I was like,
he All-Star starter averaging 17 points. Knock it off, man.
I couldn't believe this shit. I was like, oh no.
But you got to think
It
AD
shocked me
was
too.
hurt.
It shocked
You
me
got to
too.
think AD and the usuals was hurt too. Kawhi, AD, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But that man made an All-Star team after
But with a
17
healthy, with all the small fours and power fours and shit healthy, Wiggins wouldn't even been in consideration. He was like, all right, well, we ain't got nobody else.
Thank you.
Give it to him. Shit.
Hey, he made it. Regardless of what y'all say, he made it. That's a
But you
starter.
answer your question. No defensive teams for him either. He's not a lockdown
Yeah,
defender.
I know. Yeah, I know. He always been a good defender. Always been a good defender. He just upped it up and locked down y'all favorite plus. He locked down Tatum something nasty. He strapped him up.
I mean, but what other who else you know him to lock down?
But he did a good job. But don't make it seem like he just some player that don't got no type of defense.
I didn't say he didn't have no type of defense, but I'm just saying, ask your question. Like I'm asking out of ignorance. I don't know. Who else has he locked down?
I don't follow Wiggins like that. You know, I don't follow him like that, so I can't really say who he locked down. I just see him do it.
You can't
put
be
a
in
claim
his
out like
corner
that.
then. You can't chill about him and then say
Like
you don't.
meaning individual. Like I can't say, oh, he locked down Dame. I'm just saying, because But I heard Stephen A. Smith say, Andrew Wiggins a good defender, great defender, and I ain't talking about
Tell
this
me
year.
nothing no Stephen A. Smith said, man.
Exactly. I'm just saying. So okay. Yeah, like you said, Paul George had a great defender. He got defensive teams. You say he ain't a great defender. You say Kawhi ain't a great defender. He got two
I ain't
defensive
say
player of the
Kawhi,
year.
I ain't say Kawhi ain't no great defender. And Paul George plays defense. Paul George can play
Wait,
defense.
but I could have sworn when Luka was busting their ass, you said, "Oh, they can't guard Luka. They supposed to be Michael Scott."
In all actuality, who can guard Luka? They still beat him though.
But you got three defenders that y'all saying all world.
Listen,
y'all saying these three defenders
when
all world.
they put Kawhi on him, it's easy.
He was cooking Kawhi.
It's easy to get 40.
No, the numbers say he did. Hey, the numbers say he did.
It's easy to come down and get 40, but then go back down and give up 40.
Hey,
Kawhi averaged the same amount. That playoff, Kawhi averaged the same amount. They both averaged 30-something.
But Luka is not supposed to be known for defense, brother. Them guys were. Them guys were supposed to be defense.
When they put Kawhi I think it was game 7. They put Kawhi on Luka. Luka didn't really do shit.
Do y'all remember when that team first got assembled? That's all they was talking about. With this is the most skilled defensive team we ever seen with them three guys, man.
And the best two-way players, all that. Yeah.
And I can name several players that year that cooked their ass. See?
Harden.
Okay. And okay, so what did they do on the other end though? They got cooked, but they also did cooking.
But the other guys who they cooked were not known as defenders, is what I'm getting. These guys were supposed to be known as defenders.
Kawhi can score on anybody, bro. It don't matter who you put.
We talk about defense, though, man. We talk about defense.
His offense.
We know his offensive. We know his offensive ability. We know how good he is.
We're talking about a back-to-back defensive player of the year. What?
You hear me?
Back-to-back, like back-to-back.
So why was it so? Okay, if you got a back-to-back defender in him, you got 2 other defenders, Patrick Beverly and Paul
Patrick
George.
Beverly ain't no fucking defender, man. I'm
just telling you what the people say. See, Rico just said here. Why was they getting cooked the way they was on the perimeter, G? When you got 3 of these
man.
You got 3 of these perimeter gurus defensively, and they was getting cooked on the perimeter. Why?
Hey, shit, they ain't had hand checking.
Listen, Kawhi.
They had hand checking.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't make no excuses for the Clippers, but I do. But I ain't making no excuses right now. I'm gonna say this: it is hard going down here having to guard the best motherfucker and be the best motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is why Steph is so good. Steph don't have to go down there and guard
Kyrie.
Yeah, he don't have to go down here and guard.
Steph's specialty. That's not what Steph is known for.
It's hard. It's hard. Like the year in the bubble. Dumb motherfuckers got their ass cooked by them. Now, granted, a lot of their role players was out doing other shit.
True.
Trey's grandma died. He wasn't in the bubble. Patrick Beverly couldn't stay healthy. Lou Williams couldn't stay out of strip clubs.
Facts.
The chemistry was off. Paul George was shitty in the bubble.
Yeah,
I
facts.
don't give a
And
fuck
that's
what
my
nobody
man.
say. He was shitty.
That's my man's.
It was a
Facts.
prep.
So you got to think about it like this. Luka kills everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. Luka kills everybody.
Like he just
You know what I'm saying?
the #1 seed in Phoenix. You right?
Yeah, Luka kills everybody.
I believe in Phoenix. And I'm gonna just tell you something real quick. While you just mentioned Phoenix, I think Phoenix window closed.
Duh.
Yeah.
Especially CP3.
I think Phoenix missed their beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
That means they be hard. It's supposed to be Giannis up 2-0.
Championship no more. And you know, I rock with Chris.
Yeah, I think they missed their beat.
Should have came to the Lakers. Fucking weenie.
Yeah, I think so. I think they missed their beat. Hey, last topic I want. Well, not the last topic, but one topic I want to discuss is these max contracts. Right? We talked about these max contracts. Now, this is a question I have. Right? I know me and Asa was talking before about the criteria, because I want you guys to help me out with this. I think the criteria may be slightly different with the max contract and the
depending on the player
and the rookie extension max. Is that true?
Yeah,
that they're different?
Yeah, it's two different things.
The criteria, I'm saying, so the criteria is different for both.
Yeah, because with
before the season, and I think even starting before last season, when Aiden was asking for this max deal, right? The problem I have, and when I said I wouldn't have gave it to him, the problem I have is this. In order for you to get a max deal, shouldn't you have some type of accolade?
No. He was supposed to get the designated rookie scale play extension.
I get it, but listen to what I'm saying. I get it. Let me name also. Let me show you some names of some people that he wanted the type of money that they got. Okay,
Luka.
He wanted the money that Luka got. He wanted the money that
drafted
Trae Young.
in the same. They were drafted in the same year. All these guys were drafted.
Okay, but he ain't been producing like them.
He ain't getting that much.
But he's not. He's never made an all-star team.
True.
They have. He's never made an all-defensive team. You know what I'm saying? He's never. He don't have any accolade. He averaged like 16-10 or 17-10, and that's a max contract.
I mean,
he just got one. Phoenix matched it, which was because everybody thought Phoenix wasn't gonna match this shit. But Phoenix just saved some bread because instead of giving that man 200, they only got what he wanted 133.
Right.
So it's
because if you look at it, you're correct. Yeah.
Hey, but don't make it seem like ain't a bum if
he's not a bum.
Wait. Is he better than Jalen Brunson?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you telling me Jalen Brunson got $100 million contract, right? If I'm mistaken, right? Okay, right. He's $33 million better than Jalen Brunson. Just saying, he is. He is, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you something though. I'm okay with the 130 that he got. No, you don't get this. You don't get this 172 or that 200 that they get.
No,
that's what he wants.
I say he get 160 though. He's
better than too much.
No. He's better. He's better than Jalen Brunson. He's $60 million better than Jalen Brunson. You know, that's just me.
I don't know.
That's just me.
He better than Jalen Brunson, but he ain't that much better.
Because I seen Jalen Brunson fold in these playoffs, bro. Like in the big game.
Listen,
game.
You can build around Aiden. You can
I know
build
how you say
around.
build around him. He could be the second option,
And
second, third option.
the reason why I say it because if you get him a solid point guard like Chris Paul,
No.
who's gonna make sure he eats, he can really produce. But the thing is, with Phoenix having so many of these young guns, the Bridges, Booker, Cam Johnson, all these dudes out here that can shoot, we listen, you know, and I thought this was gonna hurt his stock when he got benched in that Dallas series. I thought for sure, like, Monty must be on some bullshit with young boy. But then I thought about it like Aiden really wasn't doing shit. Dallas was going small. Shit. They was
And look,
going
is he
small. So
is
you
he
gotta
is
take
he
him out.
is he better than Jaren Jackson in Memphis?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he don't have the
no,
same impact. On.
Yeah.
No.
He's
No.
better.
Uh,
Jerry Jackson was
No.
versatile. He's
Man,
better,
Okay,
but
so
Jackson
Jaren
is a
Jaren got
dog.
okay. Put it this way: whether he's better, okay. So it sounds like to me, for the ones who think he is better, he's not that much better. Is that correct?
yeah.
If he is better,
I don't
he's
think he's
not
better.
that much better, right?
I don't think
If
he's
he
better.
is, okay. Jaren got 104.
And he's see, I don't think he's better than Brunson.
He ain't
That's just
33.
me.
He ain't $33 million better than him.
Who?
Jaren got 104, and
Wait, is
Aiden
this
got 130.
But JJ
133.
can't stay healthy though. That's the thing with JJ. He can't stay healthy.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how long Jerry Jackson been good?
Oh, he
I'm
just
just
got
saying.
the. Look
No,
at
okay.
this. I got one more for.
Okay.
I got
Let
one
me
more for.
ask y'all this
I
question.
get hold on, Smash.
If you put Aiden over there in Memphis, does he do what Jaren Jackson is over there doing?
It
Nah.
depends because Memphis
No.
got a big man already.
No.
So you can't say that.
No.
You can't say that.
No, he's not. He's not. He's not.
I got one better for y'all. Robert Williams with the Celtics. He got 4 years, $48 million.
He's way better than him.
Because Robert Williams is only
Defense. That's
I
all.
think how
But
many
but I,
years?
but I think it's about
like
impact.
2 years
I
and
think
shit?
Robert
That's what I
Williams
was saying
impact.
about the impact they doing for their
Yeah.
team, man. And
Yeah, I think Robert Williams'
impact
impact is more than Aiden's.
Yeah, defensively, but not overall.
Because think
Robert
about
Williams-
this. Think about this. When Aiden went down, JaVale McGee and all them was able to, like, you know what I'm saying,
JaVale
impact the
McGee,
game in the same way.
Bishard, Biyombo.
Yes.
They
was able to plug one of them in there
to give the
and
same
keep rolling.
the same production.
I mean, Jeff,
damn near the
JaVale
same
McGee,
production.
Yes.
you know, they weren't giving out no 18 and 10, bro.
Damn near. You know, CP can throw alleys to damn near any big man that come play with him. So damn near.
Okay, with JaVale
Combine both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, combine. Look what you said, combine. Yeah, say combine. Don't say one person giving you 17.
No. I ain't saying one person. But JaVale gave them 9 a game.
Okay.
That's just by himself. 9 and 6.
So that's damn near half of what JaVale McGee giving you.
In 15 minutes a game. He gave them 9 and 6.
Hey, it's the reason why he playing 15 minutes a game.
Well, I just think obviously I can't control that, but I just think them guys need some accolades before they get a max deal. You got to all NBA, all-star, defensive team.
That's a different max deal. That's a different max deal. What Aiden was getting was a rookie thing. The max deal.
But I still don't think you max this rookie out without no accolades.
At least rookie first team, like rookie. Yeah, some.
Look at Michael Porter got that money.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash, man. Come on.
Michael Porter is trash.
Come on, man. Come on.
I'm gonna use BC words. The best ability is being out there. God damn it. Shit.
He ain't trash. Come on.
They had to pay him off straight potential, huh?
Yeah,
but most of
that's
these
what
rookies
they
get paid on
did.
straight. Most of these rookies are getting paid on straight potential, man. Zion played with like really one season, but
Zion is Zion, man. You
come on,
can't
man. They
Yeah,
compare
did.
no
I
Michael
think
Porter
that
Jr. to
Zion look different
Zion,
though. I think
man.
I'm paying Zion though.
I know, but
And,
you
You gonna
can't
let
base it
and
off
Zion?
his potential though. You base it off
no,
his potential.
no,
What you done
no,
You
seen?
because
gonna let
you gotta think
Zion
about
walk?
this though. You gotta think about this. Before Zion got paid, he made an all-star team.
You
I
gonna
get
let
that. What I'm
Zion
saying,
walk
but he got
and let
based off his
somebody
potential.
else snatch him up and he go crazy?
I ain't say you let him go. I ain't say you let him go. I'm saying
Well,
most of
you
these
don't
niggas
max him
get
out.
based on their potential.
Right, they pay based on potential, knowing he got bad knees, ankles, legs, all that. Like
But
his
you,
weight not the best.
but that potential, look at that potential though, Rico, and ask that potential has the potential to be like an all-time great.
Yeah.
Okay, but look at
No
Michael Porter potential though. Michael Porter got hella potential too though. So don't make it
That ain't
seem like
all-time great potential.
I ain't
man,
seen,
you don't know
I ain't
what it
seen
is.
Yeah,
nothing from,
all-star
I ain't
potential.
seen nothing from
Hey,
Michael
you don't know
Porter.
what it is.
Michael Porter is gonna be the third option on that team for the next 4 or 5 years if he
I agree.
Hey,
lasts.
hey, look, he could,
I
he could
agree.
still average 21 to 23. That's
He's
the
not
third
better
option.
than
How
Murray,
he's
and he
doing.
definitely ain't better than Joker. So
Okay, we know that.
Don't
But
call him
he got the potential to be better than Jamal Murray, though. He got the potential to be
What?
better than Jamal Murray. Yes. You got to realize Jamal Murray coming off an ACL. You don't know how he's going to react. Everybody don't come off an ACL like
he
everybody.
wasn't better. He wasn't better than Jamal Murray before Jamal Murray went
I mean,
down.
he was a rookie. So you could
Jamal
have
Murray, how long you think Jamal Murray been in the league?
more than
This about
Michael
to be
Porter Jr.
Jamal Murray. This about to be Jamal Murray fourth year. This about to be Michael Porter third year.
Oh, Michael Porter ain't even play his first year because of his pack. So you can't really.
Man,
I'm
He
saying
get a
all,
bad seven.
listen.
so all
He
of that
was
stuff
on.
combined, I'm not paying Michael Porter. His potential, his ceiling is not the same ceiling of Zion, bro.
I mean,
Nah.
of course.
We ain't saying that though. Bro. We ain't saying that.
You
But
saying he
getting
paying off
paid off-
potential, but
I
I
know.
get what you're saying.
Mhm.
But Zion's potential is all-time great potential, so you have to
Okay.
take a chance.
And I
on that.
agree with you. I agree with you on that. But I'm saying all these reasons are getting paid off that. That's what I'm saying. What they
Yeah,
have been
but some of them
doing.
potentials, some of them, I ain't paying them off their potentials.
Yeah, I ain't, a lot of
We
these
know,
dudes,
like, we know Zion and John Morant.
I'm
They
gonna do
soft.
what
Know that.
I'm gonna do what Phoenix did. Let Aiden go out there and test the market and see what he worth. And shit, if I feel like matching that shit, I'm gonna match that shit. If not,
And,
let that
and
motherfucker walk.
like you say, Phoenix saved some money.
Yeah, because he wanted 200.
Okay, but he couldn't get that anyway because of the rookie thing, man. He couldn't get that
No,
back.
that's not
You
true.
got
That's look at
motherfuckers
them.
like-
Look at them. Got it, bro. Look at them. Got
Anytime
Shea
you got-
Alexander. Shea in the OKC.
Yep.
He got it. Like they got 200. G. Yes, you can.
Hey,
Michael Porter got 200.
Okay, man.
Anytime you got motherfuckers like RJ Barrett in the talks to get a max
Hey,
contract,
RJ
you gotta
Barrett
look at it like,
improve every year. RJ Barrett improve literally.
I'm not
every
giving
single
RJ Barrett a max contract, bro.
Aslan, didn't I call you and tell you that?
Yeah, you did.
I'm not giving.
Tyler
I'm
Hero,
not giving.
I'm not giving Tyler
RJ
Hero
no
a max
deal either.
contract. I'm not giving Tyler Hero a max contract.
I'm
Who I
dead.
basically- You giving Tyler Hero a max contract?
Hell no.
That's
Shit, but
these-
they gave what they get Duncan Robinson like 90.
yeah.
The most
I'm really
goofiest shit ever.
Listen, Duncan Robinson got a torch. Yes. But I'm not giving look, the Clippers did the same shit with Luke Kennard, gave him $64 million. And I'm like, for what?
Washington did it with Davis Bertans.
For what?
They gave him 80.
Yeah, to the motherfucker.
And then traded him. They traded
Yeah.
Bertans.
Yeah, to Luka.
So look, check it out, y'all. I got a question. Well, I'm gonna say this. You know, we gotta before we get out of here, we gotta touch on this Brooklyn situation.
Right.
Right? If like real talk, if I'm Kevin Durant, first of all, if I'm Brooklyn, I'm not trading.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trading. What you gonna do? You gonna sit out? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? I got you 4
He
years.
can take an injury.
Okay, well,
Man,
I mean,
listen.
you playing with your own legacy
Listen,
doing that.
that nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
that
So,
nigga
But
has,
who gonna know he's faking them?
no BC.
Okay, but
that
I'm
nigga
saying-
that nigga has 5 years. Like that extension don't kick in until after this year.
No,
Right.
it's again this year.
Like,
I think it come in this
now
year.
it kick in next year.
Regardless,
So-
I get you for 4 to 5 years, whatever you want to think about it. And then, like I say, he finna be 34, G. Gonna be 35 next year and all that. You can't afford to sit out all this time. You know what I'm
My
saying?
thing
Legacy,
is-
career-wise.
Brooklyn got all the leverage right now. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, this is not a James Harden situation where you can opt out after this shit. No, nigga, we got you 4 more years, dog. Like, sit tight. We not. You hear
And
the
they got a
offers
squad.
that Brooklyn.
And they
You hear
got
the
a
offers.
team. They
You
got
hear
a
the
team.
offers that Brooklyn was trying to get for him. They wanted Cat, they wanted Anthony Edwards, and they wanted picks
Oh, my mama. Oh,
to
my
get
mama.
KD.
And think about the
You know
Lakers
what I'm
trade they
saying?
made. They wanted AD and LeBron for 4 first-round picks.
Man, Brooklyn has a team, bro. Like anywhere else that he goes, they gonna damn near have to gut the house to get him. So you gonna
Yep.
go somewhere and you ain't gonna have
You
no.
better
you ain't gonna
off
have
trading
nobody-
Kyrie. You better off trading Kyrie and getting and do not
And
trade
give Russell
Kyrie to the
Westbrook.
Lakers. No,
Really
do
gonna
not
be
trade
good.
Kyrie to the Lakers for Russell Westbrook. That's a
Hey,
bad
and,
move.
and he really
And
gonna have a
that's-
broken ankle then.
That's a
he really gonna break that bitch
catastrophe
good.
in itself because KD don't want to play with Russ. So
That's the point.
But
That's
think
the
about
point.
this though, y'all. Think about this. Me and Himothy was talking about this on yesterday.
Mm.
We was talking about this yesterday. We went back and looked at OKC in like 15, 16, everything
Oh,
like
Lord.
that. Bro,
yes,
if it that's
All right.
beside, if you take Golden State, if you take them 3 years of Golden State, that's Buddy's best success, bro. Was playing with us. So you can say
Wait.
what you want. And I'm gonna send y'all some stuff. Actually, I'm gonna post it on the page. So when I post it, y'all will know why I posted it. Whatever. I'm gonna post some of them games and them series and them playoffs, and you see what that Russell's doing. Now, to y'all defense, the people that diss him or whatever like that, I don't know where some of this shit has gone. But that mid-range pull up at the free throw line, he killing motherfuckers with that. You know what I'm saying? Even the shit I sent him yesterday, he killing San Antonio in the year in 16, G. See what he did to them people, G. Pulling up from 3 and Manu and them face and everything. I'm like, where the fuck? Now I give y'all that. Like, where the fuck did some of this shit go? But to say that he had to get away from Russ and all this type of shit, like that's insane to me, G.
No, he had to get away from that.
It
Because he
wasn't-
can't play winning basketball. He can't play regardless what you
It was his
I
IQ
think-
that made him
listen,
win some type of way, man. And
I
it
think
was ego.
Kyrie fucked that team up, man. I'm
Hey,
gonna be honest.
He
He fucked
Jack,
that team.
you don't know that shit. You know it.
like, I ain't fucking up. He just stood for what he stood for. If a
He
motherfucker ain't
fucked
like
them,
it, oh
he
well.
jacked them people Smitty, G.
Hey, call it what you want to call it. I just know when Russ got. I just know when Kyrie got his help. When y'all want to call him the help, second option, whatever. When he got his help, when they said, "Oh, look, we give you Brian," boop, he won. They.
He the help.
gave
What
Russ
you mean
KD?
when he got his help? He was the help.
I just said first. I just said whatever y'all want to call him.
We went on first off.
He got his start. He won. Boop, and he did it in a once in a lifetime way, regardless of what y'all say. He did it in a once in a lifetime way.
That's why he should have left, bro.
Which he 22 years old, so he gonna think like, man, okay, I'm talking to Kobe.
I'm gonna
telling
leave
me
the door
to watch
open.
it.
It's fine. There's nobody gonna come in here.
All right. No, but like with us, he played with transcendent James Harden, possibly the best scorer of this generation of the 2010s. Y'all would say Katie, whatever. Possibly that. Boom, ain't win. Boom. Regardless, it's Mike D'Antoni's system or whatever. He ain't win. He ain't get to the rest
It's
of the
safe.
conference. All right, boom.
It is.
He played with
Tasha.
Katie, ain't win. He played with Katie and Harden, ain't win. Boom.
Okay.
He played with Bron, ain't win. Played with AD, ain't win. Like, come on, man. Like, like you can't say, oh, Russ this, Russ that, Russ triple double, whatever. That don't mean nothing. Ain't nobody will give a damn at the end of the day. they want to know, okay, cement your legacy. Like, you need a ring to be crowned, bro. That's why Barkley not crowned. If Barkley had one ring, he top 2 power for whatever. Regardless of what y'all say, he top 2. But he don't have a ring, so now he top 6, top 5, So you can't
with
say
you,
rings.
and with you, it don't matter how you go get that ring, do it.
I mean, shit, to be honest, Charles Barkley tried to snake a ring. It just ain't happen. So if he would have got the ring, it would never matter, KD came and took over Steph's team, whatever y'all want to say. He got the finals MVPs. He came and was the best player.
No pressure.
You can't say it's no pressure because he made that. Hey, you lying because you can't say it's no pressure because he came there and they was the overwhelming favorite. So the pressure is, nigga, you better win. Bro, you can't say that because he came there expected to win. So he needed to do what he needed to do to win, right? So if he ain't win, it would have been the biggest letdown in history, right?
I got a question.
Right?
I got a question.
No.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So he needed the pressure.
Ain't no pressure. Look, I got a question. Okay, look, let me tell you something. When you in OKC, right, and it's you and Russ, and
no pressure on OKC either. There's no pressure on OKC.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is. It was.
No.
Because it's like this. When you walk in that arena,
I'm asking how it was no pressure. That's what I'm trying to understand.
Because it's OKC. Ain't nobody expecting you to win in OKC. They expect
it was a 3-1. What you mean?
It was contenders.
Huh?
They was contenders.
What you mean?
Because the KD was contenders, but they don't mean like they were expected to beat Miami. They were expected to beat
Miami. I'm
every year.
I'm talking about just Russ and KD. 20
Nah,
20,
I didn't expect them to win. For real. I expected them to win because of Russ.
2014, 2015, around that time.
Let me drop some jewels on you real quick. People want to say what Russ did and that thing. Do you realize in that finals how many turnovers KD had? Do you know? 19.
So in the finals, so he played what? They played 6 games?
5 games.
6 games.
5 games.
They went 6
games. 4-1.
5 games.
You sure it was 4-1?
4-1. They won the first game, I think. And they
I thought it was 4-6 though. I think it was 4-6, but maybe I'm tripping.
No, it was.
I mean 4-2. 4-2.
They lost 4-1. He had 19 turnovers.
No,
for
we can see what I know about.
So 3.8. That's a 3.8 average, right? Right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Russ had 11 turnovers. Russ got the ball more. All this, that, and the other. So don't tell me that Russ jagged this shit like you know what I'm saying? Like people trying to say. In 16, when they lost the 3-1 lead, do you realize what KD shot them last 3 games? Mr. Efficient. Mr. Efficient shot 38% them last 3 games.
Yeah, they did lose in 5. What the fuck? I thought they lost in 6.
No, they lost in 5.
Yeah, they lost in 5, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't put everything on Russell.
I mean, hey, the reason people do it because he went to all the stops and he ain't win shit. So that ain't gonna
No. People's trying that before he left. I'm saying he gotta go. I'm speaking of he gotta leave Russ. No, he left for an easier path, G.
Man, he left because he realized his style of play is not conducive to winning, bro. You can't win with Russ. You just can't, bro.
So you mean to tell me if KD didn't shoot 38% and shot his regular 50%, that wouldn't have made no difference?
I mean, yeah, but without him taking more shots, whatever, probably would have hindered Russ from not doing nothing. Maybe Russ would have got, he taking all the shine. Oh, I need to get mine.
He took his regular amount of shots. He just missed them. KD was going, do you realize during them last games, he was going 10 for 31 and all of that type of shit?
See, but how can you say
where's your efficiency?
Again, man, all them dudes was young.
No, not in 16, 17, they wasn't. Or 15, 16.
You know KD came to the league when he was like 19, so he was like 24, 25, 26, around there, right? You do know that, right?
Yeah, you still gotta win, G. I mean, like, if you that good, you still expected to. Giannis only 26, 27.
Wait, you do know Mike can win when he was 26, 25, right?
Understand that, Joe, but I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm just saying. So you can't
I-
say he expected to win.
Okay, but what I'm saying is stop blaming Russ for all what they didn't win.
He
is my
get the
point.
majority of the blame. Yes, he does. He get the majority of it. Kevin Durant, granted, he had a bad 3-4 games, but how y'all always say, oh, Karl Malone lost to Mike, Charles Barkley lost to Mike. Motherfucker, he lost to Steph Curry, potentially a top 10 player.
But you're supposed to be better than Steph, right?
Yeah, but he still lost to a better team.
But every time he got on stage with Steph popped his ass. G.
Listen. If it was Steph playing with KD, and if it was Russ over there with the Warriors, would the Warriors had that
They
same
ain't
type
doing
of success?
shit, bro. Like they ain't doing nothing. Okay, see, probably win. You know, that's the point. You know, and Golden State is a what? What? A 6th seed, 5th seed, maybe.
You
First
said
round
that
team.
what?
They're 4th and 5th seed if Russ on that team, and lose in the first round like you normally do. Come on, man. Facts.
What if Russ was on that Warriors team, would they have the same success?
No.
Probably not.
Yeah, we know. And if Steph
I mean,
Curry
but you
with
can
KD
you know what? That's a unique situation because if you swap out Chris Paul and put Chris Paul over there, they're not winning it. If you put Dame over there,
The
they're not winning it.
Warriors?
Yeah.
The Warriors with
Yes.
Clay and all them? Yeah, I think
Yes.
Warriors would have a better chance.
No, they
with
won because
CP.
Chris Paul would have got hurt. Chris Paul would have got hurt.
Nah.
So, Chris Paul would have got hurt.
You gotta understand. Listen, and I'm the biggest Clippers fan, but I will say this: the Clippers wasted a lot of Chris Paul prime years, man.
You can't say that, man. He just got hurt.
Yes,
all the
you
time.
can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No, you can't say that.
Doc Rivers was a horrible GM. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. They gave him way too much power. Think about it. The Clippers was making the moves they was making now when they had Chris Paul. Like, I done seen the Clippers the last 3 or 4 years.
But you can't say that because they ain't had the same owner, though. You can't say that, bro. They had the same owner.
What I'm saying is that front office the Clippers got now, they taking risks. They going out there trading all their draft picks to get the big players and all that
Right.
shit.
Right, so you can't blame Doc Rivers for that.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to the
Rivers was
Clippers.
the GM. Yes, you can.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to. I'm gonna tell you what
trade
happened
his
to.
son for Melo. Like,
Yeah, I
what
saw
are
that.
we doing here?
I'm gonna
The
tell you
nigga
what happened to.
son,
I'm
he
gonna tell
didn't
you what
wanna
happened
trade
to the
his son.
Clippers. What happened to the Clippers was Blake Griffin didn't develop. He
Facts.
didn't
No,
develop.
he was injured too.
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you though, he didn't develop into the man. Because I have a question. When is the last time you saw a facilitator win the chip as the man? You know what I'm saying? As the man.
Damn.
Basically what I'm saying is Chris Paul is a facilitator. So either Chris Paul was gonna have to turn his scoring up a notch, or either somebody else was gonna have to develop into the man. When Magic Johnson won, he turned into the man. You know what I'm saying? When he needed 40, he gave them people 40. Even though he's a facilitator, but he gave him 40. When Isaiah Thomas won, when the Pistons needed 30 or whatever like that, he did it. Chauncey Billups, who was a facilitator, when Detroit needed the 30, or that's why they call him Big Shot. What they call him?
They call it Mr. Big Shot.
Yeah, Mr. Big Shot, because in them times he was taking and making them big shots and scoring when it was needed. Chris Paul tried to stay in the point guard role when they needed scoring. And Blake never developed into that man to take up the scoring load.
Yeah, that's but you can say that, but you can also say injuries too robbed them. So you can't really say.
Of course.
Man, injuries happen though, man. Come on. Injuries happen.
Hey, me and Smash argued this series for years. Smash, you remember that series, OKC and Clippers?
The refs gave OKC that series, man.
They didn't.
They gave OKC that series.
Chris Paul jagged, G.
Yeah,
Paul.
Them refs was on it.
Yeah, I should the play with Russ when he was trying to like
He
got
tried to
fouled.
get fouled.
Yeah,
Russ stripped
They
his
looked at
ass.
yeah, they looked
And
bad
then,
on him.
and then think about this. If you go look at the last play of that game, Chris Paul had the ball and drove it to the hole and dribbled it off his leg.
Mm-hmm.
That should have been a foul, man.
Ah,
He dribbled it off his leg, bro.
Man, listen. They wanted OKC to win that series.
Russ gave his ass like 38, G.
Don't act like Chris Paul went out there giving him the work either, man. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, Rico.
I never seen a motherfucker go out there and work
No.
Chris Paul and he ain't work
Bro,
their ass back.
He put in work when it's not needed. Do that shit when it's needed, bro.
Man,
ain't no-
stop it, man. If
Like,
Devin,
same
listen,
Chris Paul. Like
Phoenix need another score, man. They need another
Man.
score.
Man, here we go, man.
It
How
ain't
about-
too late.
It
it ain't
is
too
too late,
late.
man.
It
It's
ain't
over
too
with.
late.
That window gone,
Unless
bro.
they,
That window
unless they
gone.
get a Giannis pass when the Lakers get hurt, then the Clippers get hurt again.
Phoenix
They get back to
tripping
the
because I
finals.
would give up the farm right now to go get KD. If I can give you anybody but CP
Well, they can't
and
do it
Booker,
now.
Yeah, they can't do it for
They
eight.
can't do it now.
They can't do it now. Cause Devin Booker too. They can't do it.
Yeah. But man, fellas, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Another episode of Bringing the Business, man. Appreciate y'all coming on. And I need everybody to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Bringing the Business. I need man, add more people into the Facebook group, man. We get it cracking every day. So man, come in and check us out, man. So it's been live, y'all.
All right.
Sure.